I've been selling compute out of my basement for a better part of a year and have grown the size considerably over that time. In order to optimize my setup as well as expand, and I do want to expand, I need to fix two issues: available power and heat extraction. In this video, I will give you a tour of my mini data center, micro data center, whatever, to show everything I have running as well as discuss the changes I will be making. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, welcome to my mini data center. So we're going to go over today what we're going to be changing in the basement. We'll also go over what we have down here in the basement. So first and foremost, we have the Octo server. I love this thing. Got 6 4090s in here with a single EPIC processor. It is consistently rented, so definitely loving that. Probably gave myself the kiss of death, but oh well. Next one over here is the 8 GPU, 8 4090 rig that's built on a H12 SSL Supermicro motherboard, and it's obviously on an open air rack from GPU Risers, so thanks, shout out to them, thanks for that. And then the rest of it is in the rack, and these two items I just went over will, after we get the panel upgrade, I'll go over that in a second, will all fit in this rack. But right now I have a 3060 GPU, 2x3060 GPU vast rig. And to the right of that I have a 3090 vast rig. Above that I have a 4090 single vast rig. To the left of that is my Tempe node. That is my Unraid NAS, which also runs a Cumulus node on that as well. Then the little HP there is an ETCMC node, as well as another one on the other side. And then in the middle, I've got my Ubiquiti 48 port switch. A little overkill, but couldn't beat the price. And then on the top, I've got, this is my 5090 single GPU rig. This one is a 3090 vast rig. One on the right, that's a 3060 Ti salad rig. And then these two up here are both 2x3060 vast rigs. So I need to reconfigure this rack in order to fit the other two rigs onto it. So what I'm gonna do is, I've been thinking about how I'm gonna reconfigure this, but I'm gonna put the two computers on the bottom. I'm basically reconfiguring how the shelves are done. And then put those on the bottom along with one of the rigs, so that shelf will basically be the same. It's just going to be where it's located. Then I'm going to move my switch down to the shelf just above them, along with the two nodes, although one of the nodes is going to come out. I will have to figure out where I'm going to be putting another piece of equipment, but that's for another day. And then above that, I will put either one of these two. I haven't decided which one I'm going to put below the other one, but I'm kind of leaning towards putting the shelf with this Octo server, putting that just above the switch, along with those two vast rigs on the bottom will be moved up, and then put the 8 GPU rig on the shelf just above that, and then these two would still be, these two top ones would still be on the top. So that's probably how I'm going to reconfigure it. When I'm going to do that is actually when we get the panel upgrade, which is going to happen in about a month. Working on that. In fact, I got to try to figure out what the schedule is for the electrician to see if he can do it the same week that I'm thinking. Possibly do it on a Saturday, which would be great. And then what we're going to be doing this week, though, is right now we have that single fan outlet into a window well, which is screened and so it's open. The air can obviously get out. But we're going to double that output capacity. We're going to build a new piece of wood in the same, obviously the same dimensions, but cut it out so we can put 2 fans in there. And this fan has been going strong for 2.5 years down here. So we're going to basically make that the backup and put in 2 new fans. Basically should increase the airflow quite nicely. And then the idea is that we'll then do like a hot cold aisle, similar to what Red Panda did. We'll put foam on either side of this rack going all the way back to the wall. And so the air will be much more directed. And then we'll probably put a couple of box fans directly in front of the rack to help the air move directly through it in more of a push-pull configuration. So that is the plan. Now, some other things we've changed in the basement is that window used to have, it's an adjustable screen, so it used to have like double screen, so it was very, very restrictive. So we cut out one side of the screen and we put in this Vornado fan that honestly is amazing. The box fans that I had before didn't fit there, which is what I really wanted to put there originally. But this thing pushes more air than the box fans do. Even, I mean, this is a box fan too, but it's just a higher CFM box fan than the other ones. So this has made a huge difference in the amount of outside air that is being brought in. I have not made any changes to this window over here. That fan is, it brings in a little bit of air. Not much, but I'm probably going to put a box fan over here in order to increase the airflow coming in, because the box fan will definitely fit there. And it isn't quite as high airflow as the Vornado, but it's still very, very good. And then I have this fan basically pulling any of the air that brings in, pushing it towards the rig. So right now it's in the 50s outside, maybe even closer to 60 right now. And it is 80 degrees down here. So this temperature gauge actually measures, I should say, of course it measures temperature, but it actually is Wi-Fi capable, so I can at any time see what the temperature is down in the basement. Basically helps me monitor things, which helps out a lot. If anything is to go wrong down here, I should know about it and can remotely turn things off if I have to. So that, in essence, is what I'm going to be doing down here. Oh, and with the panel upgrade, should have also mentioned this, going from 100 amp to 200 amp, we're going to be putting in a couple more outlets down here to accommodate at least 2 more. I'm debating whether I'll do 3 more 240 volt outlets, but right now I'm thinking I'm just going to add 2 more, because I don't know if I'm going to want other things, like maybe putting in a mini split, which would need 240, maybe putting in a heat pump water heater, which would be a lot more efficient. Not quite sure yet. So as far as the panel upgrade though, they're going to have to tear that out up there, because they're going to have to replace the conduit. And in replacing that conduit, obviously this is going to be open, so we're going to have to refinish it. But because of the way that they did this, it probably won't be that difficult to put back, because it's pretty much just pieces of wood that they boxed out. We'll have to rebuild this frame around in the finished basement area around this, and they're going to extend this down to accommodate a longer panel, because this is only a 30 position panel. It's going to go to a 40 position panel, so I'll have 10 extra positions, because this one is full. As far as Emporia goes, I'll reinstall that. I won't be monitoring as much. I mean, I'll be monitoring just as much, but I'll obviously be monitoring more of the stuff down here. I'll have to figure out what upstairs I'm not worried about monitoring and reposition those current measuring devices onto the compute. Anyway, that's about all I got down here. Oh, and one additional item I forgot to mention was, if I was to put a mini split down here, this is where the unit would have to go. This is where the indoor unit would have to go, is right there. Reason being is because this is the entertainment center that we had built in the basement. This is not enough room right here to build it, to put it in right here. And then you've got the electrical panel and the window there, and then you've got no other place to put it along that wall. Plus, that's not even an outside wall. So pretty much, I mean, I suppose maybe if I put it low enough here, but I still don't think that's going to be wide enough of an area. So pretty much, as I mentioned, it would need to go there, I believe. I think. If it's not there, it would need to go over there. But I would rather have it be here because this is going to be much more accessible to pushing air over to where the compute equipment is. Unless I just literally change where I have the rack, which is possible. I could do that. But I still think that's the most ideal area. By this window, I have just below it is where the sump pump is, down in there. And yeah, I don't really want my compute equipment being right next to the sump pump in case it ever fails. So not a great idea. So that was the only thing I wanted to add. If I add a mid-split, I'd have to put it there. I hope you enjoyed that look into my little operation. Over the next few weeks, I will have videos on the changes I will be making in the rack configuration, the new fan install, and the panel upgrade. So if you're interested in being notified when I drop these updates, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, please provide feedback by either hitting the like or dislike button. That way I will know what kind of content people want to see from me on the channel. And thanks for tuning in. And as always, no tabs were harmed in the making of this video. Have a great day, everybody.